Now we continue with our very large Wren Expository Dictionary of the Bible. Now, I told you that there were those numbers before each word, and those refer to the strong numbers, the strong concordance, which is very large. Now, if you go to one of those numbers, which we are going to go to from what we were just reading about seek, one of those numbers that you will find in there gives you the number, for example, 1, 2, 4, 5. Now, here's what it says there. 1, 2, 4, 5 means inquire, require, or seek. Now, we just read seek and we read all about it. But what's nice about this, if you go to inquire, you will find another large article which gives you another perspective about seek. Inquire, and then require, another perspective about seek. Now, that's the same number for the Old and New Testament. In some cases, they'll be different. But these numbers then will give you actually other words to look up. And that means it'll expand the meaning of the word seek. So that is one of the very good things about this Wren Bible. So I've gone back and looked up those words, and they are excellent. They do a fine job of getting what we want in that section. Now, also, I want to mention one other interesting thing about this Wren. Now, not in seek we find it, but we find it in the word before, which means seed, which we know comes from the parable of Jesus, meaning seed. But what it does in some cases, when it's through with the Old and New Testament, it'll have what it calls additional notes. Now, what that does, that gives a point of view of that entire section. I will read you the additional note from the word seed. Here we go. The most significant aspect of the vocabulary for seed throughout the Old and New Testaments is its metaphorical reference to a lineage or posterity that is promised, initiated, and brought to fulfillment by God Himself. Seed refers specifically to the descendants promised by Abraham by Yahweh in relation to the blessings guaranteed to him under the terms of the covenant. Abraham's promised seed comes into fulfillment first of all in the nation of Israel, then it finds particular expression in the person of King David and his descendants, and most importantly, all beings the Messiah himself, whom in the New Testament clearly identifies as Jesus Christ. So many times in here, you will find that additional note where he puts a combination of all of the things from the Old and New Testament for that particular word. So in this large Wren dictionary here, you see it has sometimes more detail than the small one that we saw before, but not so much detail in the numbers that come after the word. So it's a toss-up between the two, but I think to use them both together probably is the best way to get the best out of both of them. Well, I hope you've enjoyed these sections on the expository Bible dictionaries, and I hope you will look at some for yourself. Have a wonderful day, and thank you for watching.